dude's been like mad annoying this whole like fucking fight week because like this whole, you guys hear about the brawl that happened? The reason they canceled the press conference?
Yeah, I did hear about that.
What happened?
Because they was backstage throwing down apparently, and they didn't have enough security, I guess, back there to break everything up.
Oh, you didn't hear about it?
No, what was this?
So all right, so they had the press conference. The press conference was supposed to be on Thursday, and it was running late. It was like 7:40 because it was supposed to start at 7. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, what is going on? And I figured something was going on in the background and shit. So
Yeah.
Long story short, Khamzat and Kevin Holland got into it for some reason, right? And then yeah, because Khamzat's trying to be like kind of like Conor, where he's like, I fight everybody,
So he like instigating shit.
Yeah, like he's just trying to fight everybody and shit. You know what I'm saying? So long story short, him and Kevin Holland
but just to say, he's been on that tip for a while.
Yeah.
That's been his thing for a while.
Yeah, he'll fight anybody at any given moment and shit.
Right, I fought 2 people.
Yeah, right.
Like,
so he was going at Holland because Holland was talking. He's kind of like the most sensitive person, I guess. I guess if you're in the fight game, I guess that's a good thing. He wants to fight because Kevin Holland, when they first was coming up, like he was talking shit to him. I don't know. They had like prior beef. Long story short, he tried going into it, and then and I don't know. There's like a little video clip like Khamzat like kicked him, like but somebody was holding him back. Nate Diaz got involved. It was like a whole big brawl thing.
So it was like the what's the dude? Your boy. It was like the Hasbullah beef when he was beefing with his dude,
exactly,
but like an actual life size people.
Baby, look at that.
But him and this other dude who he was supposed to fight, they had like a whole like press conference interview.
But he wasn't. The thing is, he wasn't originally supposed to fight Kevin Holland. He was supposed to fight Nate Diaz.
Right.
Yeah.
So long story short, the next day was the weigh-ins. Actually, before I get into that, yeah, the whole week he's just trying to fight beef. So they were in the PI, the Performance Institute in Vegas, where they were fighting, and Paulo Costa was training. Paulo Costa said some things about him, and out of nowhere, he's just watching him like train and shit, and he's like, "I'm gonna fuck you up." He's just starting trouble the whole week. So, and then the next day, this weigh-ins, they're supposed to weigh in at 170, and this motherfucker comes in at 178, and on the Nevada State Athletic Commission, you can't be over like I think it's 3 pounds, or they canceled the fucking bout.
Yeah.
So luckily, it's not a 180 division, but they did a catchweight, Kevin Holland and Daniel Rodriguez. So long story short, Kevin Holland is the same exact weight as Khamzat, which they had beef.
Hey, but let me say this though.
There we go.
Let me say this though. Shout out my boy Dana White, bro. On the fly,
Doing the right thing.
on the fly, you make this shit happen like that.
No,
I
it's,
mean,
it-
it was
it's,
tough.
it's desperation. It's
Bro,
desperation.
no, but the
I get it.
card.
No,
I was talking to
no,
Marco
that-
yesterday. The
good
card looked
matches.
better.
Yeah, the card,
agree.
like it's better matchups, but the people are saying this a conspiracy, meaning that like this was all planned because everything worked out so perfectly.
You know, I don't know because it might putting these matchups like this, it might bust the bank because now Dana White has to pay instead of 2 people $10,000, 4 people got to get paid $10,000.
Actually, if you miss weight,
you don't
actually,
get
no,
paid.
No, you get paid, but the opponent gets like 30% of your purse.
What's 30% of 10,000? What's that? So they get
I mean, I
they
guess.
get
Yeah, we don't make
three
weight.
they get $3,000 of his
So
10.
actually, but technically, I guess he didn't miss weight if he wasn't supposed to be. I don't know. But anyways, Khamzat's been going crazy. He was telling Paulo Costa he wants to fuck him like Israel did, and then he been saying some sus
It's the language
shit.
barrier, dog.
It
Y'all gotta
has
give
to
it up
be.
to my
Deeper-
boy.
Yo, hold on.
Give my boy some slack.
Hold on, one more thing. This, I was trying to explain to Will. This is what he said. I only miss weight because I eat too many gangsters. Like Nicki Minaj say, I eat ass like a cupcake.
Hey, yo.
What he said? I'm gonna fuck you. I'm gonna fuck you.
Yeah, they
My man
Nah,
needs business, dog. He ain't coming in here to play.
We're gonna get back, but I don't want to digress. But have y'all been seeing like the NFL analysts when they be like describing NFL players, like going into the draft or when they're like leading into the season, like, oh man, this guy's so stocky, he's so built, he's mad thick. You know what I mean?
Look at those thick legs.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
got junk
And
in
you
the
sit
trunk.
there like, hey,
That shit's
yo,
weird,
like, what?
dog.
And that shit sounds just like that. One
That
of those
low-key Joe
situations.
Rogan be like that too.
Todd McShay and fucking what's the other fucking?
Oh,
dickhead?
Mel Kiper.
Yeah,
Mel
Mel Kiper
Kiper
Jr.
be forcing
Yo,
it.
dumb
but
niggas.
my low key Michael Turner, he was a thick boy.
Oh, for the
Yo,
Falcons.
see why?
Oh. Welcome to the Stocked Up Podcast.
Yeah, this is a stock to park.
This is episode 10.
10 with
We
double
in this
digits.
motherfucker now.
Episode what?
Yes.
Yes, muchacho.
Yes.
Yo, hold on.
We in here.
Yo, we got yo peep the chanclas right here.
Mira la chancla, baby.
Yeah, I think you probably just take it off. Just take it off. Do Matt extra. I don't think the camera can still see it, bro.
The lint is with special effects.
Bro, you're doing it so complicated.
You're making it so complicated. You can just take it off and just hold it up.
Nah, but
Puerto Rican
what
Spider-Man.
What I was trying to get at is like at what episode, like, because you know how we say the episode in Spanish, what number can you go up to in Spanish?
100. That's 100.
Cap. I don't think so.
Well, yo, I got a real question. What's your accuracy with the chancleta? How far can you throw it accurately? Are you Matthew Stafford with the chancleta in your hand?
I think my Madden rating for short range is probably like an 87.
Oh shit!
Medium, probably like an 82. Deep throw.
So you Trey Lance?
Deep throw. 99.
Yo! Oh my god! I be flicking this motherfucker.
Yo, that shit's crazy.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Excuse Marco.
Yeah, I know this is some ghetto ass production, but hey,
So what y'all want to lead off with? Some sports, football?
yeah, we can start football.
You know that's what we're here for.
No.
Oh,
Hey,
We
let's go back.
carry on with Matthew
Oh
Stafford.
no! Yeah, we can.
Bum ass.
We can stay on UFC real quick though. I know you still had some more, but I got some theories
All
right, what you wanna talk about?
Will?
for this current card. My theories on this. You were talking about how Chimaev was getting real amped up during the training and everything like that. He's been getting into beefs with everybody. I think, that's because he's trying to make a name, he's trying to break out of that prospect up and comer that people like to like, I'm one of the premier athletes in the sport.
I agree.
But I think Dana White wanted to shake things up, and I think he's trying to get Chimaev more exposure with the younger people. Nate Diaz, I'm gonna be honest with you, he's old. He's an older prospect. He's old. He's been in. You talk about Nate Diaz all the time about how he's on the last couple fights of his contract and shit.
Yeah,
Dana White don't like him. So what if Dana White was like, oh shit, what if Nate beats him? What if Nate like fucks up Chimaev?
Not like
That fucks up my whole plan to get this guy up.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, because I think that's something they thought about. I think that's something they like. Hey, if Nate Diaz somehow pulls this off, they might have to resign him for $20 million.
That's what I'm saying.
I think they're willing to do it.
Shit.
And that fucks up
Fuck
the
it,
whole.
Still let him walk.
All that momentum that they're building with, Kazama, that all that momentum is kind of fucked up now because you just lost to Nate Diaz. How many fights has Nate Diaz won in the past few years?
I don't even know. I know he's like on a big ass losing streak.
That's what I'm saying. So like if he beat one of their guys who they're expecting to.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's a win-win. It's a win-win in a sense.
No, it's a great. I wanted to see that fight.
Because if Diaz won, maybe they'll pay him the money that he's asking.
Do you like that they added Ferguson?
I mean, for the OG fans, who's been in it,
I guess.
For the OG fans, yeah. But for me personally, I started watching like early 2019.
You saw the meme.
So,
you saw it. The picture of him with his face looking like an animorph.
Well, what I'm gonna say
should look like Flyman.
Now, what I'm gonna say is though, is Ferguson literally during the pandemic was supposed to fight Khabib because he was on a 14-fight winning streak.
Who, Khabib?
Yeah, he was gonna fight him for the title, but Khabib was in Russia, so he couldn't travel. So
likely story.
Justin Gaethje was like a 2-week replacement, a 2-3 week replacement. So he's been training for a grappler, and then he gets a striker, and then gets fucked up. So that was the decline of his career. Right
Life
there.
comes at you fast.
You know. So I mean, Tony. Didn't
he get knocked out his last fight?
Yeah,
we
by
watched that
Chandler.
shit?
Chandler.
Oh boy.
Oh wait, he punched him, right? Is that what it was?
No, he kicked him.
Nah,
That's
he
what we're
front
saying.
kicked him. He fucking
yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
Drunk his face real quick. That shit was
the
crazy.
memes though, some of it extended his neck like an extra 5 inches. like his head was coming off.
That's your boy Kukuya or whatever fuck his name.
Kukuy. I mean, to play devil's advocate, he did win that first round convincingly, Michael Chandler. So I mean, anyways, that fight is all right.
You seen Poirier and Chandler about to be.
That's a good fight.
Oh,
that's a good fight.
That should look like quality.
Money.
That's in the Madison.
Money.
That's in the Madison Square Garden card with Pereira and Adesanya.
Yep, that's how you
Bro.
gotta do it.
We gotta have official live stream podcast for that.
Big shows get the big
all that
arenas,
shit.
and they get the big programs.
Now, low
live
key-
stream stocked up.
Low key, that's not a bad idea.
Didn't
but
Gane just fight?
Who?
Gane? Cyril Gane?
Yeah, he won.
Yeah.
He pieced up two of us.
whoa, boy.
Really? The nigga
Did
who be
he?
Give him the
drinking
work.
dirty ass
Did
beer
he?
from people's feet, nigga?
Nah, he didn't get to do it. He was knocked out.
Yeah, he was on, he was on the mat.
mat.
My man was looking for smelling salt.
but Gane's nice. I heard him and John Jones maybe.
That would be a
That's
good
the
fight.
rumor.
That's what I heard.
That's gonna be.
That shit
But
would
John
be
Jones, bro, I don't know,
crazy.
he hasn't fought in like damn near 3 years. So it's
Fact, you got to throw him a trash can.
bro. He's
I heard him or Stipe or something, but I don't
Throw
know.
him a trash can real quick. Just something
I
to
thought he was supposed to-
get him loose.
I mean, if Ngannou doesn't fuck around and leave the whole sport,
Yeah, that's another shit.
I thought
too.
he was supposed to fight Ngannou, John Jones.
I don't know. I heard Stipe. I heard Stipe more, but Gane's another name in there.
Stipe?
So I'm not exactly sure. I don't know. Like what Dana White always says. You guys don't know shit. You guys only know what I tell you guys.
Vince McMahon. That's what that sounds like to me.
There's some good,
Honestly.
I mean, there's some good boxing fights coming up though. Your brother, your brethren that you be hyping up, even though you don't watch his fights
Canelo,
all the time.
Triple G.
Canelo and Triple G, the third fight. That's gonna be no joke.
You know how much I don't care about that fight.
What if somebody actually gets knocked out
I'm
that
there.
fight?
I mean, it could happen, but I mean, I don't know
Yo,
because
bo- yo,
there's a lot of
so
there's
boring.
there's a lot of UFC
So boring.
there's a lot of UFC fighters that do that in their parking garages and shit. Like they don't.
Look, Jaren's so bored. He's on his phone, bro.
As soon as I went to boxing, I was like, yo.
Yeah. All right, we could get off. I
That's
mean,
my-
we could talk about what.
I like boxing, but bro, it's
Nah,
like,
suck a dick. You don't like boxing. You like watching dudes hug and grope each other's nuts. You were just talking about how you want Chimaev to friggin' eat Paulo Acosta's ass.
that's entertainment, bro.
I was going to say, it'll be entertaining.
He was like, "Oh, throw
That's
Isaiah
that's
Rashad in there too."
Oh,
Don't suck my
Nah,
dick.
but-
Don't do it.
You know, just to segue on a new topic, right? You guys know how Will feels about Matthew Stafford, his favorite quarterback in the league.
Yo,
He threw 3 interceptions in the season
a
opener.
broke ass boy,
I
Matthew
can't-
Stafford
I
is.
can't stress this enough. Matthew Stafford is fucking garbage, bro. Like
Oh.
I was giving him mediocrity because he came in and he did what he had to do. What he needed to do to keep an already good team still good.
He's too far into his career to
didn't-
still be mediocre. He's just
Bro.
trash now.
Like,
No, I'm not gonna say that though. But they were talking about that he was injured though. Well,
I don't give a fuck.
Injured.
yo,
not his elbow. They said he was doing like some
Bro, that's such. Oh my
No,
god,
I'm serious,
bro.
They,
Yo,
he was
yo,
doing some-
Juan.
His elbow.
yo,
his throwing elbow.
yo, Juan. For Halloween, you gotta be a panda because you be pandering, bro.
Pandering.
You gotta be, you gotta be a panda. for
Panda,
Halloween.
panda.
You gotta be an open mouth because you be sucking niggas, bro. Okay, okay, buddy.
Yo,
Okay,
so what you're telling me is Matthew Stafford serviceable?
absolutely.
Where do you rank Matthew Stafford?
Serviceable to do what?
Where do you rank
I
him in
think-
the
I
NFL
think
Win
right
the Super
now?
Bowl.
Unlike
Yeah, right.
tier wise, I think he's like a C tier quarterback.
C
But that's not elite, bro.
That's
what are you
not
talking
a-
about?
I never said the nigga was elite.
What? Oh, you say serviceable? I
Yeah.
mean, I can say serviceable.
So it's like him, Sam Darnold.
No. I think
Kinda.
no. I think Stafford's better than Darnold, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
him, Sam Darnold.
Right there. It's right
All
there.
right, here I give Stafford a C plus. That's being generous.
You know what? I'm about to say something that might get Jaren mad. I'm gonna get TikTok mad. I'm gonna make Will mad too. I think Matthew Stafford is better than Dak.
Nah, that's
yeah.
crazy.
I don't like.
Crazy.
You know what? I don't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not saying Dak's great, but I'm not saying that
not.
he's trash.
You know.
No,
He's
not.
he's another good quarterback.
Did you
He's
read
a-
the
he's a good
comments? Did you
quarterback.
read the comments on our?
Oh
on
yeah,
our
nah.
Dallas
I
team?
was,
There was a lot
I
of
was
praise
looking
for
at
him.
the comments. I was like,
They
oh,
like
boy.
him. They like
love
that.
that motherfucker.
They buying them jerseys.
He's a B tier quarterback.
And you know, no, what is he though? Because I thought about this.
Uh-huh.
I thought about any team that has won a Super Bowl in the past 5 to 8 years, and then you look at if you plug in Dak in any of those teams, would they still win a Super Bowl?
Yeah,
That's a good question.
My answer is no.
Philly. If you throw him in Philly, they'd still win that Super Bowl.
I don't see
Actually,
that.
no. Actually, I don't agree with that either.
Nah,
actually.
I don't agree
Why
with
not?
that.
You know
I
what?
don't agree with that.
That's actually. I got to,
You know what?
maybe the Giants when they won.
What was the year that the Broncos won? Wasn't fucking Peyton Manning on his last leg? Like he was dog shit. The defense.
Yeah, that
pretty much
defense
won him.
was nuts.
If
though.
you throw Dak Prescott to that team, they
Nah, but it's funny you say that shit because I literally did the same thing. I looked up the last 20 years of like Super Bowl champions, and like I don't know the exact number, 80 to 90% of them are elite quarterbacks.
Dak's numbers aren't bad either. Like he's not one of those quarterbacks that just has like fucking like 2,000 yards and like mad interceptions and shit. Like he'll give you some manageable game situations where you're in the game and you can win the game. Like there's QBs that you put them in and they're a liability. Example, Matthew Stafford.
That's true. That's true. He's not a liability to his team.
No. I mean, that's fair. That's
the
fair.
thing I like about Dak though is that he stands in that pocket and he throws that ball.
Yo, I saw another comment. Yo, I saw a comment. Someone posted it. Someone wrote, he's like, not anyone in the world has
the credibility.
Yeah, has the credibility to do
say that. I'm like, what do you?
He goes. I don't understand what's so funny.
What do you mean? nah. You just, see those comments. It just
some people just they're all surface.
We've had conversations about this.
I actually have science. I noticed something. MMA fans understand like satire way more than like anybody else, because when we make jokes, people take us so literal and it's crazy. But at least the Usman one, at least are like, oh, I understand that's a joke. Like,
right, people got it immediately.
Yeah, you know.
I was reading some shit. He's like, oh, I get the take. It's funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like when we like, you know, just being funny and shit, people take us way too serious. You know?
I got a lot of respect for Usman though, because after the fight, he did an interview with Joe Rogan and stuff.
Yeah, I saw that.
And he seemed like, you know, in good spirits, and he seemed like he's still like, you know, got some fire and some energy to come back. Like he didn't seem like he was down and depressed and shit, which kind of makes me think like he feels like maybe this next fight he just has to adjust and he'll go in there and get the belt back.
He was winning the fight. And number two, they say when you're a champ, there's mad pressure on you. Like, just think about it. Every single person who is in that weight division is gunning for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all eyes on you and everyone's just targeting you.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You're not a prospect. You're not the guy up and coming.
I'm gonna say something though, right? Me personally, I'm kind of glad that he lost. And the reason why I say that is because it kind of opened up more like, all right, for example, you know how everybody goes against Usman?
Yeah.
Usman's going to win.
Yeah.
You automatically think Usman's going to win. Now, let's say he don't get a rematch or whatever. Now there's more, you're going to like, be more open.
There's more like matches you can do and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I like that too, but I also don't like it. I actually don't like it when the champion wins and then they get fucked up the next fight. Like Glover. I mean, technically he didn't really get fucked up, but that was his first title defense, and he lost. You know,
he
so
had that shit in there.
They're running it back though.
Yeah,
they're gonna run it back.
He didn't really get fucked up, but I don't know.
When they gonna give my dude Oliveira his belt back?
After it beats Makhachev,
Mm-hmm.
Oliveira, I'm saying it right now, is beating that Russian. I don't want.
That's gonna be a good fight.
When's that one?
Next month, October. That's a good
October, November got some heat fights.
Facts.
Man.
I heard December they're gonna go hard too. You know, this is the last kind of like whack card. You know, I still
Hopefully.
love big fight. Yo, and I actually want to.
All the cards are whack, bro. There's just like one or two good main events.
I got something to say. You said that Vince. Wait, I don't got the text message. What the fuck did you say?
What, that Vince McMahon would have got a star to replace?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
What do you mean?
Bro, it was the day before the fight, and the way is like this.
So
you can't get no.
That's Vince.
You literally
see. This is what you don't understand. Vince McMahon,
he's kind of got a point.
Knows people that know. People jump if Vince says, "Hey, I need this," because they have the respect for that man. Know who they don't have respect for? That bum with the trash whiskey, Dana. Pay everybody $10,000, slave wages, white. All right, they don't respect that guy. So then, when you got the desperation fights going on, and then you give Chimaev, Holland the fight. See, don't rush me. You know who?
No,
you know these fights are ass.
I'm gonna say this one thing. Wrestling's fake.
It's just as real as UFC. Hey man.
See, he don't. See, you know what? I don't like. You know what I mean?
I'm saying they got to make weight and they have to go through the athletic state commission to make sure they're actually like healthy. There's like more stuff.
Bro, making weight. All that means is you're dehydrating yourself.
That excuses them being paid slave wages. Like
Exactly.
Oh, no.
Will said.
I wasn't speaking on that. I was talking about like getting a
You
starting
know what?
place.
We gonna do a fucking
A debate.
A debate. We're gonna do a skit too. I'm a swanton bomb off the fucking top rope on your neck.
That
See if that shit's
crazy.
fake.
That shit would be crazy.
Give your ass a
You
concussion.
know what? Low key, Will's athletic enough to do that shit.
Probably.
Bro,
Practice
Flying
makes
elbow,
perfect,
nigga.
dog.
bro, I
Probably.
swear, every time I played them WWE games, even as a kid, bro, always made my dude mad fucking big, and I made him a high flyer. He's doing hurricanranas and shit,
6'9" flying off the
fucking
top rope.
booyaka and shit, swinging through the ropes.
Yo, are the new wrestling games any fun? I thought about getting there. Are they any good?
Yeah.
Are they good?
Nah, they
Like the
they're
old
pretty
ones,
fun.
AEW. Oh, I'm glad we did that. AEW is coming out with their own game.
Trash.
You
I
heard
don't know
that?
if it's coming up.
Games
this shit.
trash.
They're kind of bringing it back to the old like
Trash.
Nintendo days where like they have like that like weird like kind of not blocky, but it's like almost 2D almost.
It looks almost exactly like WWF No Mercy
Yeah.
for N64,
Yeah.
but with just like a lot better graphics.
Well, I mean, it's fucking like 30 years
Right,
in the future.
but still, it doesn't look like a good game
Yeah,
at
yeah.
all.
They said that No Mercy was like one of the best wrestling games.
Probably ever, yeah.
I thought Here Comes the Pain was. To be honest,
Also,
that
Up
was
there.
one. Of
Nah,
my,
low key. This
Good
is
wrestling game.
super low key wrestling game. You know what wrestling game was like my favorite one growing up? It was only for Xbox. It was Raw 2.
I remember
Raw
that
2?
shit.
Yo, that
never
game
played
was so
Yo,
fire.
the Raw games used to be kind of low
Yo,
key
it was
dope.
so fire.
feel
They
like
had
that
like
was
this. They had
no
the
bull.
story mode where like you could do shit backstage. So like you could like manipulate other fighters. You can call out people, but they didn't have voiceovers, so you kind of had to use your own imagination.
Weak.
No, but it was bro. It was like 2002.
They could have got motherfuckers to lay down.
I like the
track.
throwback. The
Nah,
throwback
but
wrestling
that
game.
shit was a dope ass game.
WCW with Sting.
Oh yeah, Sting.
I never played that one.
I remember that shit.
You know what was
for
my one though
N64.
that I fucking binged on, and I'll never forget that game just because I used to always fucking just make my character like with a custom locker room and shit. SmackDown versus Raw 2007.
Yeah.
That was my
that
shit.
game.
That shit was
They used to
fire.
play that
I
shit,
remember
Money in the
that
Bank.
I remember
Shorty,
that.
what you
Scrappy
think?
on the track.
Yeah,
Yo,
now you know what's
bro,
fucked up,
hard.
bro? I was living in Dorchester at the time. I got an Xbox 360 for Christmas. I had that shit for 2 months, and then the place we were living at got broken into. I had no.
God.
So I didn't
Shout
get
out
to play.
Dorchester.
So I played the Money in the Bank Lil Scrappy song for 2 months. Till that shit got stolen.
Man was thinking about playing a game, listening to the music. That shit's crazy. Shout out Dorchester though.
Damn Dorchester.
You know, what was another good wrestling game? Fucking Day of Reckoning for GameCube.
Oh, that game was fire.
I remember that
That
shit.
game was fire too.
Day of
That was
Reckoning
another
2
good
was
one.
the
Fire,
best
yeah.
one.
Yeah,
I
that shit
love
was
that
good
shit.
too. Damn.
I was heated that shit was only on GameCube. I was like, fuck, nigga. I want to
That
play
shit did have like a lot of weird animations though,
Mm.
like that other wrestling games didn't have. But it was an alright game. though.
Nah, I fuck with that shit
I
too.
think.
And that was another game that didn't have voiceovers. It was all text and shit.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, you guys, you're making enough money out of this shit. You can't put Shawn Michaels' voice in there.
Was it Here Comes the Pain that they first started doing the voiceovers? I think.
Might have been.
No, because they weren't doing it in that shit either. Because I still remember seeing the.
Oh, yo.
I can't
Actually, speaking
remember.
of Day of Reckoning, I don't know why I just remember this random memory. You know how you unlock like something in your brain, like a memory? So,
This nigga.
What?
Like
No,
a
like-
memory.
you know.
Unlocked Marco. Here we go.
So fucking,
Niggas off the
you know
Quaaludes.
that game was just all text and shit, right?
Mm.
And there was a part where it's like, he's like, what? Like, hey, whatever. Like, there's a wrestler that called you like, hey, coward or whatever.
Mhm.
Like he said something, whatever. He's like, oh, whatever. And he's like, that's not my name. My name is whatever your player was. So I reset the game and wrote, that's not my name. My name is my name.
This nigga's stupid. Oh my
I know.
God.
That's so fucking stupid.
I would have been like, my name is what?
Y'all peeped the cameo from Bronson for AEW.
I peeped that.
Oh, that shit was hard. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
he was
surprised.
good.
I thought
He
he
did
was about
good.
to. I thought
I'm
he was
surprised
about
they didn't
to.
give him more because he's getting in shape. He could have. He suplexed. He did a semi suplex, like a
They
half
pro-
suplex.
I think they're gonna give him more. There's just a lot of shit going on in AEW.
You know what's
right
one
now.
thing though? Like I feel like just because you're in shape, like I feel like there's way more variables.
yeah, of
You
course.
know.
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
being in wrestling shape is
Mhm.
completely different.
Yeah,
than
right.
Being
Yeah.
in shape.
Yeah, exactly. There's like a
That
lot,
shit
like,
like football shape, basketball shape,
right,
whatever
exactly.
shape. That's completely different than just
Mm.
in shape.
But while we're on the AEW topic, fucking, how do you feel about the scrum?
That shit was crazy.
Hey, what is
dog.
that? What is that?
So apparently there was a brawl backstage at
Like a real one?
yeah.
You
You
sick
sick fuck.
So
You
after
sick
the
fuck. You sick
they did a
fuck.
pay-per-view, I think, on Saturday,
All out. Yeah, it was Sunday, I believe.
or
Saturday,
Sunday,
whatever, yeah.
either or. And then they did a press conference afterwards. And essentially CM Punk, who was at the time the AEW champion, he just like he went on a rant, like a profanity-laced rant about the EVPs of the company, or the Young Bucks, as the fans might know.
What the fuck is EVP?
Executive Vice President.
Oh,
And
It was
Kenny Omega too.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
also another EVP, and he was just letting the public know how he felt, and then afterwards, I guess.
what was it saying? Like pay or just how the company?
Oh
ran?
no. So apparently, I guess the Young Bucks were throwing out a narrative that CM Punk had got his former best friend fired, but CM Punk says he hasn't had anything to do with the guy, and like
it's like 2014.
yeah,
or
in
13.
about almost 10 years. So they're just throwing his name in the dirt to try to bury him, I guess, in the fans' eyes, and that's what he feels. Is
Are they trying to
happening.
cut ties with CM Punk or something like that?
And
Maybe they are.
They just, I think they kind of feel threatened, and that's what he feels, at least, that they feel threatened. He did a promo with Adam Page, who a few months ago was the AEW champion. And in the promo, I guess Adam Page kind of went away from the program and kind of went into business for himself, and that's something that
So
CM
basically-
Punk kind of didn't like. And if you watch the promo back, you can see Punk's face, and he kind of looks kind of lost, and he's kind of looking at him like
So basically, the people who don't know like the wrestling shit, he basically went off script.
completely. Well, yeah,
Yeah, I like this dynamic right here. I
like
like that.
completely away from what everything they thought everything was, and that rubbed Punk the wrong way. And he mentioned that too, and
He's called that nigga out basically.
yeah, he called all four of them out basically. Basically called them dumbasses. They don't
Damn.
deserve the position that they're in.
That caused the brawl.
They don't.
I think there was more to that because supposedly they were saying that.
So CM Punk was part of the brawl.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was.
Oh, okay.
So they were saying that supposedly fucking the Young Bucks
My
were
head.
like banging on or kicked down CM Punk's door.
Yeah, they went into
What?
his locker room
Yeah, crazy.
and like
Wait, who
confront
did?
the Young Bucks, and Kenny Omega went
Who's
into
Young
his.
Bucks? What do you mean by Young Bucks?
It's a tag team.
It's a
You-
group.
okay,
it's
okay.
a
tag team.
group.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
And then-
Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson.
Nick
right?
Jackson.
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
they're
okay.
brothers, right?
They're brothers.
I don't know if that was like a wrestling
They're
term.
from California.
Okay.
They look like the Hardys.
And
No
then-
bullshit, nigga.
They should have recorded
They
that
look
shit.
like fucking Walmart version of the Hardy Boys.
Oh man.
So they went to CM Punk's room, tried to beat
They-
his ass.
Yeah, essentially.
Okay.
And CM Punk had his friend with him. Friend Ace Steel is his name. That's
Wait,
his wrestling name.
Wait,
but
before you finish, CM Punk got some MMA training. Did he fuck them up at least?
yeah, they said he knocked one of the brothers out,
Okay.
and then
Clean.
and
man.
then
Gave him the mitts.
I guess he was just like handling the other one.
Okay.
And
I heard there was
his
some-
friend Ace was fighting with Kenny, who came with the Young Bucks,
Okay.
who is their friend, and also another EVP, like
Fucking
I
steel
said.
chair over the head.
And so I guess he like he was biting Kenny and like pulling his hair and shit.
Damn.
Like,
He bit him?
kinky, bro.
Kinky.
Pussycat
They-
fuck.
they
Oh,
was
shit.
like-
What the fuck?
That's kinky.
They was like actually fighting back there.
That's what I like to
fuck?
And I
see.
guess the fallout from all that was, CM Punk got stripped of the AEW World Title. The Young Bucks and Kenny Omega got stripped of the
Trios.
Trios,
Mm.
which is a 6-man title.
Okay.
So
Bro, but I heard.
and then we're not sure if they're gonna get suspended. CM Punk, I saw something that he said is either getting released or they're talking about a release
Really?
because
the
I guess
potential of it.
yeah,
But-
he
but-
also
but
said in
why?
the press conference that he quote unquote works with children.
Yeah.
Oh, he said
talking
that?
about them.
He doesn't.
So why? Because he's like a negative person to the company. That's why they want to get rid
I was
of
gonna
him?
say, how does is Tony Khan?
Well,
like, kind
this
of-
is how I look at it. If you're asking me, I think CM Punk is probably one of the better pro wrestlers of today, and he knows it.
Mm.
So when he's doing things or gets the vibe that shit's not going right, he kind of has a tendency to speak out,
Mm.
and that rubs a lot of people the wrong way. And in AEW, I think he started to do that, and it rubbed people the wrong way.
Did he do that in WWE? He did the same shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Crazy,
that's
bro.
Okay.
what. Yeah.
You know, that's so weird because Like, so when you think of like any company, like you could be the bottom guy at a company, and you feel like you're so valuable, but like you have like no power. Like I kind of feel him in that sense where like
Yeah, and also that, like, I'm sure everyone could agree with that feeling.
yeah,
Like you're trying to do something right, but it's just like you can't.
yeah, exactly.
I guess
You
it's
know?
back to TNA Impact.
Also, hey, everybody should go to TNA. Support TNA.
Wait, so just like just to kind of bring everything together, what is the best like wrestling like organization you think as far as like just everything? If you could add everything all up,
So wrestling as a whole right now sucks.
okay.
It is not good. There's no way. Right now there's no good wrestling product coming out of anywhere.
Mm.
All of it is pretty subpar.
They might,
But
they might.
If you ask me, who has the best upside and who, like, in the next 5 years could be putting out the best wrestling product,
Yeah.
I think it's always WWE.
Mm.
Like, the resources they have is endless.
Yeah,
the TV deals, they're fucking on ESPN.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
their main events
ESPN
too.
ain't talking about AEW.
No, not yet.
No sports outlets talking about AEW except Bleacher Report.
Yeah.
But
But fucking, you can probably apply for Bleacher Report on Indeed or some shit.
You know what? That's interesting. That's interesting.
to piggyback off Jaren though, I choose WWE too only because they're under Triple H's. He's pretty much running the show over there, and a lot of the wrestlers they feel like since Vince has been gone, like there's like a lot of pressure off them and shit like that, and they just feel more
Why?
at ease.
Why? What do you mean?
Because Vince was mad.
Vince
straight.
was very hands on.
Oh,
He
oh,
was
you know
the
what?
old school mentality of being a wrestling promoter.
But you know what? I noticed something.
But he's funding the whole operation, so I'd be
Yeah.
hands on too. It's
Oh,
my
yeah,
fucking money.
Like I feel like
Exactly.
I feel like when the person up top is not as hands on, I feel like the product is never as good because
Tony
like
Khan,
just
AEW.
really okay. Because he's very
He's
lenient.
very lenient. He wants to be friends with everybody.
Yeah.
He's a
And
fan.
this is, and now he's trying to put his foot down and is rubbing people the wrong way.
Yeah,
People
yeah,
are going against him. People are going against each other. People are fighting now. Like,
yeah,
Niggas are saying this.
They
is
be
WWE.
pussyfooting
everyone
around.
wants to leave now. People are asking for their releases.
yeah.
Malachi
Exactly.
Black
just
who
got released.
got there probably a year ago, signed a 5-year deal. Now he's asking for his release.
Because you know what it is. Like I guess it's like this is my theory on this whole thing is like just not wrestling specifically, but just in general. I feel like once you're so used to something, and it just kind of like switches for the worst. Like people are like fuck that. I don't want to deal with that. Whatever.
Right. Like no
Let's
one
say
wants to,
you think about the NBA. Like imagine these NBA players are not, there's like the contracts is like no trade clause or some shit, and they want to leave, they can't or whatever. They're not getting paid as much. Think about that, or like there's
Right.
no
That might be
control.
beneficial,
Exactly.
honestly. That might be beneficial in the NBA.
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
know.
saying, bro.
That might
Sometimes
be a
you
little
need some
beneficial.
control. I feel like
Of course.
that's it. Of course, people want to like be player friendly, but also you got to think about
the
it
business
from
side.
the business side.
Yeah, right.
And think
But-
about the money being put in.
Exactly.
And think about the decisions that actually have to be made
Mhm.
to make the business
Bro,
thrive.
exactly. And I could relate it to the same shit with the UFC. Like you kind of have to have everybody by the balls in a sense because like I said this before, the product, the end result, you get a good fan experience,
Yeah.
not a good athlete experience. I would say, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not beneficial because who's really giving you the money? The fans.
Yeah.
Right.
Like the fighters or the wrestlers are the product, but it's like if your promotion is good enough, it's like a revolving door. You can put anybody in there. You know what I'm saying? If the company, the organization is good.
And that kind of goes kind of back into why when I said pro wrestling as a whole is dying or is pretty much dead. Like back in the days where pay-per-view buys mattered and ticket sales mattered, the matches were so much better because if
Wait,
you
well,
were put
it doesn't matter now.
no,
Why?
because WWE has $1 billion Peacock deal, so they can literally shit on TV for 4 hours,
Yep.
and the superstars are gonna get paid the same.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They have merchandise sales, but the
They outta
merchandise
here.
sales are probably minimal and what they make from
all the Peacock
all of the streaming
shit.
service deals and everything.
They're too big to fail, basically.
And the TV deals that are endless. Fox, USA, primetime networks.
Well,
Jerry, you
laying
said it best.
farts on TV.
Yeah, I'm gonna sum
Week
this
after week.
I'm gonna sum this all up. What Jaron said, he said this. I clipped it. Sports was better when these motherfuckers wasn't getting paid,
Bro.
For real.
It was better when you got paid what you earned.
Hey,
Everything was better when now everyone wants to be agreeable and friendly and just give people shit and then get nothing.
yeah, no,
Hey,
that's for
man.
real. Like I said, I think it's like a psychological thing too. Like, you know, you're so lenient. I could do whatever. They're not gonna care. You know what? And then once the boss puts the foot down, it's like, fuck this motherfucker. You know?
Right. Like I know I'm gonna go somewhere else where I can. Come on.
Nah, actually, I like
People are afraid of structure.
So Ace still really bit a nigga?
that yeah. And he got fired.
that.
Ace Steel he was the only one who got fired.
So that's already official?
Yeah. That was official. He got
They
fired.
said nobody.
They didn't say anything about CM Punk. Nothing came out about the Young Bucks or Kenny Omega.
In my head, I just imagine mad steel fucking trash cans getting bashed over heads and shit. Like just
They said I
the
think
locker room and
I heard
shit.
something about a steel
Nah,
chair.
Ace Steel, I think they said he threw a chair at someone. I think he threw a chair at Nick Jackson or whatever.
Really?
One of the
Like a
Young
Royal
Bucks.
Rumble
Yeah.
match.
Hell, dude.
Like that shit got crazy.
So you're telling me no one got none of
there
this
was
shit
a
on
dog
camera?
back there apparently too. CM Punk had his dog back there.
This wasn't like this is a
I'm saying, but
legitimate.
like everyone got a phone, you know, but no one got a camera.
It's in a locker room.
Nah,
probably.
I don't think
yeah.
anybody was back there. I think it was only them in the room.
Yeah,
how
probably.
many people? How many?
And then I
That
think
was-
there were a
was a
couple
scrum,
other
nigga.
superstars in the room,
Mm.
but
They
they let it happen. Like they let them get it out.
That was,
Yeah, they're
you
probably
know,
like, bro, what the hell?
letting all the animosity out. You know what I mean? Like
Right,
niggas knew they
Right,
had
there
beef.
was tension. It was bound to unfold somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Like CM
That's
Punk was
crazy.
just like, if you want to fucking do this, let's just fucking
You know what's
go.
so crazy, bro? Like, just speaking on that and like the UFC brawl that happened. Like, this is like a adult men like drama show. Like we love this
Honestly.
shit. We love this shit. It's like
Male
the
soap
Yo,
operas.
keeping up with the Kardashians.
Yeah, it's just quality.
I don't know. Having Chimaev be on full tilt talking about eating people's assholes is like, I don't know. That's a little scary.
That's entertainment, bro.
I don't know.
And he can
Kamaev-
fuck you up
I was
too.
thinking about this the other day.
gonna try to
He
grope
would
you and
make
shit.
a great wrestler, dog.
Oh shit.
Like as a personality, and he can fucking actually wrestle.
Right.
As a personality and just in the ring, he'd be phenomenal. Get him a manager. He's got the image. He's got the look. He looks fucking crazy.
Yeah.
What would his finisher be?
His finisher.
What would his finisher be?
The face and ass.
His finisher would have to,
The stink face, like Rikishi style. Rikishi
Opposite way. Opposite.
The opposite.
I'm gonna clip it with
Nigga, what?
That's crazy.
The AO moment of the podcast.
I was thinking I was gonna say his special would have to be it would have to be like a submission, some
Oh,
sort
yeah.
of choke.
Oh my
But I guess
God.
ass smothering would work too. That
Yeah,
shit's
actually,
crazy.
It's funny because he choked out the Chinese dude that he got switched over from.
Oh yeah, who was supposed to fight?
Yeah, he
Tony.
choked him out. He like put his ass to sleep.
He did. He
He put
that
him to
shit
sleep,
was
and
nuts.
if you watch closely, he like fucking just throws him off after he's done. And shit.
Facts, and the dude's neck is all fucking strong.
Yeah, he just choked, and it was like he literally picked him up, and
Bro,
then
that
his feet
shit
were
looked-
just dangling. He
That
goes,
shit looked crazy.
Yeah, I was like, damn,
Yeah.
he's fucking good.
That shit sold me on Khamzat.
Yeah,
I was like, bro,
this dude,
I ain't betting against him ever.
He has a good ass promo because after he goes, I killed everybody. Ah, give me anybody,
Bro, and see, as a wrestler, bro, and one promo, he gets fucking worked up, and the manager goes to speak, and he fucking pushes the manager out of the way. Fuck this, and he just starts fucking talking in some foreign language.
Full perk angle.
I'll fuck you, all kind of crazy shit, bro. And you got to just use mad bleep buttons and shit, bro. You'll get him over to the people, bro.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yup.
Yo, honestly, Conor too. Conor was amazing on the mic too.
Bro,
He was
Connor could cut a promo
amazing.
though. Connor could
yeah,
cut.
he'd be
a promo.
phenomenal as a WWE
Nate Diaz too,
superstar,
low key. That's interesting.
Nah, he can't. That
No.
Nate Diaz is hilarious
He
though.
looks slow
Nate
as
Diaz
shit.
is hilarious.
Nah, because like he's dumb as shit, but like he has his
He's
the
hilarious,
gangster
bro.
image, and people just love that.
I
shit.
don't know.
No,
Yeah,
it don't work.
but
He's that
not-
CTE John
he's-
Cena.
I just think he just doesn't give a shit. So when he comes out, like I used to like watching his interviews where he would like go back and forth with Connor, and Connor would try to make him look stupid, and he would just flip him off and shit.
And,
And
no,
he'd be like,
he just goes
Connor-
over his head.
Connor,
Like, you don't know what he's saying.
Connor would be like,
yeah, I don't think like Nate, I don't think he'd get it.
Conor was like, count to 10, and he was like, 10, bitch.
Yeah, see, like
You know who he reminds me of? That nigga that Tank fucked up. Romelo.
Oh, Romero.
Yeah,
oh
Romero.
my goodness, that dude.
I knocked him out, man. You should have seen that fight, man. It's crazy,
That-
man.
Nah, he's legitimate autist, bro. Like, he's stupid, bro.
Now, honestly, Nate Diaz is not as stupid as he sounds.
What?
Nah, he's not. He had this long interview.
I,
like,
dog,
he had to
whenever
decipher-
he speaks, bro, there's so many periods where there shouldn't be periods, and then where there should be commas, there's none. And then when he does run-on sentences, you just don't know what he's talking about.
like
This dude is dumb.
It's like little quick hits. He said some shit yesterday when, like, after like the ceremonial weigh-ins, he goes, "Oh fuck, I can't quote him." Anyway, actually, no,
Exactly.
I can't even quote it. Actually, I forgot.
Inaudible.
He's like, "Juan, the Patriots are not gonna win the playoffs."
Oh,
Yo, that clip was funny, and you were just like, okay, whatever.
yeah, you're drunk.
Bitch ass nigga.
I'm glad you brought that up. So, what are y'all predictions for this Pats game coming up?
W.
Who they
Miami,
facing?
right?
What's the
Miami.
scores? I want to hear from everybody.
24-3.
24-3.
We're smoking them.
All right.
Tyreek's gonna
What do you
get
think?
locked too.
What do you think?
I'm going 32-24 Patriots.
Okay, got you. So you think it's gonna be just straight, just airing it out?
Yeah, they're going to air it out.
I think we're running the ball all game, bro.
Oh, actually, well, one thing. For some reason, the Patriots clips don't do good for us. Is the fucking not? Oh, I want to say this actually. Now I know why Stephen A. fucking always makes fun of Dallas, because these Dallas fans are fucking sensitive.
I was gonna get to Dallas. Because I know my boy over here got the Dallas takes. But Juan, you saying L? What do you think the score's gonna be?
24-10.
24-10?
L?
Miami?
They were losing.
Ooh.
You said Tyreek's gonna get locked up. What are you, stupid, bro?
I don't
We
think
have no
Tyreek's gonna get
fucking-
locked up. I just don't think Tua can throw it far enough to get to Tyreek Hill.
Bro, nah, he's been airing that shit out. Nigga, we
So
got no
who?
corners, bro. We got no
The
corners.
DBs.
But we got a good system.
Juan, you're such a dick rider, bro.
I'm no
We
dick
make
rider.
corners. We make them.
Well, that's a solid point.
We make them. We've
Okay.
never had a premier corner come there except for washed up Darrell Revis.
Gilmore. Yeah, Gilmore.
Gilmore wasn't
Gilmore.
established before he
Yes,
came
he
here.
was.
Yeah, he
fucking-
was in
was
Buffalo,
nasty.
and he was nasty.
Nah,
he
he
came
was
to
good.
New England, and he was still nasty.
All right,
Nah,
and
his
what did he
first
do
year-
after?
The first couple games in the first year, he was kind of cheeks.
No,
Like,
Cheeks.
He was talking about like the players that we never got somebody who
We
was
never
nice.
got nobody that was like,
Well,
oh
I mean,
shit, this
Akeem
guy's
Talib-
the guy.
Akeem Talib,
Akeem Talib was good.
Brandon,
Ooh, yeah.
but Brandon Browning.
He wasn't
Brandon
nice.
Browner.
What
That
Browner?
nigga wasn't nice.
Bro.
That nigga was a walking flag, nigga.
You know he
was-
killed somebody.
Come on, bro.
Yeah. He's fucking crazy.
Who, Talib?
No,
No,
Nah,
Brandon
Brandon
Browner.
and what,
That nigga-
didn't Talib? Isn't he? not
Yeah, he's
fucking
involved
jail
in some shit right now too. For a youth football game, they started like a whole brawl, and his brother ended up shooting somebody. I think allegedly. I don't know, but he's involved in a whole
These
case
football
going on right
players are
now.
Fucking nuts.
TE, man.
Down in the
that's
South
what
too,
it is.
so
Yeah,
they be
that's what I'm
pulling out
saying,
the yappas out there. But bro, we make players on the Patriots, bro. Like, you're never gonna see a premier athlete like come there and like have a name most of the time. Like, the only times that ever happened was Randy Moss and then a couple other random names that you can mix in there, like Revis.
Davis Thomas.
Ocho Cinco.
Nah,
Yeah, I'm talking about
Albert
people that
Hainsworth.
showed up,
Didn't
like,
do shit.
and then when they
I
left,
wish he did something.
when
bro.
they left,
Too fucking.
when they left, did they do what they were
No, I think they
what they were
retired
before?
after
Yeah.
that shit.
At least them two did. They was like, this shit's over.
Yo,
with.
I think we got them them two in the same
Yeah,
same
remember
off
that
season.
yeah.
Nigga, I was so pumped. I was on my computer. Oh
Everyone
yeah, we gotta
was.
fucking go.
And see what it is too. It's like the preseason's so short. We don't really see how the starters play. I think people are sleeping on Devontae Parker, bro. I think he's gonna go off.
Oh yeah, he just needed a little bit more time.
Devontae
He'll be
Parker's
all
gonna
right.
be
Him
nice.
and Mac Jones get a little more chemistry. He'll
Taekwon
be all right.
Thorin, he's gonna be all right too.
No, he's
I think our tight ends are gonna be
Isn't he?
no joke, and I
Yeah,
think our
he
run
broke
game
his
is gonna be
fucking,
way better than people think.
Collarbone?
Yeah, some shit like that.
Oh,
Ramondre
shit, man.
Stevenson, mark my words, he's the next James White on
Oh,
the team.
that's
Yeah,
Stevenson's
that's the
no
next
joke, bro.
workhorse
They're sleeping
back
on
for
stuff
y'all.
because if you could run the ball well, you could slow down all these high-powered offenses.
Belichick don't give a fuck about.
You know what I
running the
mean?
ball.
Josh
Yeah.
Allen.
Last year he did. Last year he kind of did.
And
I think-
Like if it works for him, he'll go with it. But
I think that was
if it
Josh
ain't
McDa-
working, hey,
That was McDaniel's style. I think Belichick's really he's about to implement the tight end sets, the two tight ends.
and run.
Either
He's gonna-
that
we're
or
gonna run a
maybe-
lot,
or
I'm telling you.
utilize I think Jonnu, to be honest, I didn't really like the Jonnu pickup, but I think this year he's going to be crucial. Bro.
I'm more
I think he's going to be
Because
crucial.
y'all got Jonnu and Hunter.
Hunter, yeah.
That's gonna be
Y'all,
good.
yo,
We could
That's
go
good.
nuts. I'm telling you,
Gronk
they
and
could go
that
off.
That could be
bro.
Gronk and Hernandez 2.0.
I'm not gonna say that.
we would.
There's a possibility.
There's never
Yo,
a 2.0
yo.
of Aaron.
I'm not gonna say
Hey.
that. Gronk is going.
Yo,
Hey.
can you say Hernandez on YouTube? Can you say that name?
Not Hernandez, nigga. Nah, not that nigga.
Gronk is a reach.
Nah,
because
but
Gronk was
That, I don't know. That offense, damn.
He-
Devontae
you
Parker,
gotta-
Jonnu, Hunter.
Hunter Henry had some hands.
If
Though.
y'all could figure out the running back spot, I don't know, man.
Nah, Damian Harris.
AFC East might be the Patriots division to win.
Bro, I'm
Oh,
telling you,
didn't say that last podcast.
I didn't, but
Thought about
honestly,
it?
I thought about
early,
it.
bro. It's early.
Thinking about it, it could be their division.
Buffalo looked
but
fucking
then
good,
again,
though.
Buffalo did look very good.
looked
But then again,
You gotta
it was
temper.
against Matt Stafford.
It's against Matt Stafford.
So I
You
take
wanna-
a
you wanna
couple
know what-
points
you
away.
wanna know
That's
why?
the
No,
defending champions.
no. You want to know why? No, it's literally Matthew Stafford making that team slow, like suck. It's because the defense. I have the defense on my fantasy team. They got 4 turnovers in a game, in a professional football game. If you turn the ball over 4 times, forced turnovers, you're supposed to lose the game.
That's
Matthew
what statistics
Stafford
will
figured out a
tell
way.
you.
He had 4 extra possessions with the ball and still lost by what? 21 points.
He threw 3 picks though, didn't he?
Yeah, he threw 3 picks. Yeah.
Yeah. So
How many did
his
Allen
QBR was like what, like 50 something.
The defense did all
I know
right.
bad.
Even with
Garbage.
Jalen Ramsey getting
Probably
burnt,
worse
the
than
defense
Baker.
did all right.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? The defense
Baker
tried to
plays
keep it salvageable. If the defense
Plays the
Baker?
Browns. That's gonna be a good fucking game to watch.
What game?
Panthers, Browns.
Oh, they're playing.
Baker.
Oh shit.
Versus
Oh, that's
Cleveland.
another one. Monday night is fucking Russell Wilson going back to Seattle.
That's gonna be a shit game.
Oh, go to hell, dude.
Seattle's so ass.
One doesn't even have cable, bro.
That team is
I
so
don't got
ass.
cable.
Will's gonna be on his knees. Oh, fucking Russell Wilson.
One, you got knee pads in your closet, dirtbag.
Throw me a touchdown,
Oh, yeah, that was
Russell.
the thing. I wrote a comment on the last thing. I was watching the last episode back. I'm like, yo, this dude Will loves every black quarterback.
Bro, I'll be honest.
He goes,
You
Tyler, he
want me
goes,
to be honest
Justin
with you?
Fields, yo, he's elite.
You want me to
bro.
be honest with you? Who's the best quarterback
Jordan-
in the NFL?
Jordan Love,
Who's
he's
the best
elite.
quarterback in the NFL right now? Best.
Mahomes,
Who is the best?
Aaron Rodgers,
Aron.
On or off the ayahuasca?
both.
On or off the
Perks.
DMT? On the
Perks.
DMT, he's up there. Off the DMT, he does what he does every year in the playoffs. Choke. Who you think's the best in the league right now?
I'm staying on brand.
Dak.
They got fucked up by Georgia a couple days ago. Shout out Oregon. Justin Herbert.
Ooh. You gotta come out dripped up with Oregon
These
gear,
niggas
so
really
they know the
hype
deal.
on Justin Herbert with no.
But
playoff
I'm not
wins.
gonna lie, that's the best colorway ever. The Oregon Ducks
Oregon,
colorway.
shout out Nike, dog, because they be keeping them motherfuckers dripped
Yeah,
out,
they-
bro.
They have
Be
the best
mad
one-
clean
Rip.
getting blown out by 43 points. Mad clean.
Yo,
Dumb clean getting blown out.
they be getting blown out.
They be looking mad fresh on the sideline.
But they be like,
mad
don't nobody
sleeves.
look this good.
Their
getting
sleeves,
blown
their
out,
sleeves be
though.
mad clean. The helmets be mad
Helmets
shiny
be
and shit.
shining in the light.
I be like, God damn, them boys is looking clean, losing by 50.
Heads hanging
Fuck.
down, looking sorry than a bitch.
That head coach just be throwing his hat. You don't even be having a hat no more at the end of the game. He just be getting replacement hats just to throw them shits on the ground. Like, fuck.
That's hilarious.
Don't they got a pair of Oregon 5s? Is it
Yeah.
5?
Them
Clean.
shits are tough.
Clean. What them shit's like worth like what, 5 bands or some shit?
Yeah, them shits are hard. Speaking of college football though, how you guys been paying attention anything to the conference realignments that they've been trying to talk about and put into
Bro,
place?
I don't know anything
I
about
don't pay
college
attention to
football.
no college football.
I stopped
So
watching that shit after Johnny Manziel.
So we'll break this shit down, right? Basically, it's looking like it's gonna be 2 conferences
So
Really?
like AFC
in a
NFC.
few years.
I kind of like it. I kind of like the break. I
Well,
kinda
well,
like
for the major schools?
a lot of teams are basically trying to leave their conferences and trying to either join the SEC or the Big
Big
Ten.
Ten?
Yeah, because I guess the ACC and the Pac-12, I guess, ain't doing it no more.
Really?
No?
But
So
but
I want them to-
why? Why is it?
I want them to cut down on all the meaningless bowl games, bro. Like those, like having the 2
I
conferences.
don't know. I don't know if you can. Well, I guess
do
you
one
can.
big ass playoff.
Because you only
One
really
big
need
ass playoff.
you need the Rose Bowl, the Orange Bowl.
Yeah, I'm not the
and then
meaningless ones though.
You
I'm
got
the
championship
the,
game.
the Nebraska
The
fucking
Fiesta Bowl. or some
yeah, the
bullshit like
cheese
that.
Nebraska
Bowl.
artichoke,
The
Chick-fil-A
the
Bowl.
artichoke
Not
bowl,
no
and
Chick-fil-A
shit. I don't-
Bowl.
The
Yeah,
game ain't played on Sunday, nigga.
the Subway Bowl.
Taco
Like-
Bell Bowl.
yeah, the randomest shit. I'd be
Yeah.
like, these are just companies promoing for like two trash teams, bro.
Yeah.
Like it'd be like,
So wait, just think about it. Like, you know how they do like the March Madness shit? What if they did like some college football shit like that? But the only way that wouldn't work.
That shit would be crazy.
But I don't know how it would work because you
It
can't-
wouldn't work.
Yeah, like
You'd have some like Division I AA teams.
you got to
getting
think too.
Folded by Alabama in the first round.
oh,
You gotta think.
What
But
was
that shit would be
It's gonna be like
great. That shit would be
240
great.
to
That
like
shit would be
4.
great television,
Facts,
bro.
bro.
What was that
Great
Jackson
television.
State score the
The
other day?
ratings for that
be
though, would
nuts.
be nuts.
Because it would give the teams that like you never see on like a national like.
Wait, hold on. This is a very good idea. Like the NCAA, like football doing a March Madness
but,
type.
but I don't know how that's gonna
bracket.
work because
It'll be difficult though because that's a lot of games
Yeah,
and
that's
that's
a
over
lot
a
of
long period of time.
games, yeah.
Football is one game.
right.
Basketball, it's easier to kind of coordinate
Exactly.
a game, facilitate it.
Yeah, you could do like multiple games.
Football-
unless
Well, you would just have to have all the teams fly to a central location.
Yeah.
or unless you do it from the
Like
beginning
a
of the
bubble,
season.
it would have to be like a bubble type
Yeah.
situation. But that's the thing about football teams. That's what
And
is it?
that would be a long
It's like 80
ass-
niggas, bro.
That's 52. Yeah, that's 80. That's 80 people. So it's 52 on a roster, but then you got the red
coaches.
shirts, all them dudes, the
Yeah.
reserve people. So
Coaches.
it's like coach, all that shit. So it's like fuck. You'd end up having like 3,000 people.
Yeah,
One
that'd be a
fucking
lot.
At
of
Disney
money. That
World,
shit would be
nigga.
interesting to watch.
Hell
though.
yeah, I would watch college football.
I'd
for
pay
that.
to watch that
XFL
shit.
or like USFL gotta implement that
Mm.
somehow.
Mm.
They once they get enough teams somehow.
But now that you say that the college is trying to have like two, like basically like the AFC NFC, bro, this is slowly starting to like turn into like the NFL because these niggas already getting paid now.
How much
Yeah,
you
they're
get paid?
getting paid. They're
You got a
they-
couple million
They're not getting
depending on who
paid
the
that
fuck
much.
in
you
like
are.
the next probably 8 years. There's only gonna be 2 college football conferences,
Got you.
and then yeah,
You're gonna have your powerhouses though.
they
like,
they already got pro style offenses in basketball and football in college
Yep.
now. Like
So
that are getting so much.
Imagine
more better
Georgia
in
versus
advance.
Chattanooga State, bro.
that would be
Absolute
Yeah.
ass kicking, bro.
Oh, bro.
74-2 or some shit.
or Jackson State, Dion's team versus Alabama. Alabama's gonna smoke them, but
And you know what's crazy about that? Teams in like the SWAC and then
The SWAC.
teams in the SEC
MAC.
Mm.
or teams even there. The only difference, and Deion Sanders pointed this out, the only difference is offensive and defensive linemen.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. The outside talent can be exchangeable. That you can put in, put out, swap them, do whatever. But the reason why Alabama's been so dominant for so many years is because their offensive and defensive lines are always
They
phenomenal.
get the number one recruits. They always get the
Always.
top tier recruits for the big boys is where the money is, bro.
When you
go
look
to
at
the NFL,
I follow Oregon, Pac-12. When you look at teams that come out of there, teams that can run the ball, they have phenomenal offensive lines.
yeah, bro.
Phenomenal. And
Yeah.
they usually win out every time.
You know, you
Like
know that Cowboys team when they had DeMarco Murray running all over the place.
phenomenal
Them
offensive
linemen,
line.
was getting paid, but them dudes was fucking
The
all
lineman is
studs.
That's the
Nah,
only
for real.
difference.
Yeah, definitely.
Dion said it. Let us get our linemen up on both sides, and then we can holler at Bama about
no,
a
but
game.
they said give him a couple years. Right now, he's like literally the hottest coach in football right now.
And his team's probably one of the hardest teams in
I like that
college football.
he's bringing some eyes to the friggin' the smaller programs that don't get a lot of shine. Cause I'm not saying they need more celebrity stuff, but they need more. They
Deion
need more.
Sanders is bringing the right light to HBCU.
Yeah, HBCU.
He's making it cool
Right.
to go
Yeah.
to HBCU,
HB
which is
yeah.
kind of weird that people needed that kind of push in that direction. But it's America. I get it.
Yeah, right.
You see it from a lot.
So
There's a lot of basketball players doing the same thing, like coming out of high school. There's what is it? There's been a couple top recruits that are going to HBCU programs instead of going to like the premier, the Tar Heels, in
You know what's
North
funny?
Carolina.
It's funny you mentioned that because when I'm thinking about what you said about like college football is gonna become like the NFL. I was thinking like, yo, the college football is gonna be like a developmental league, basically.
Yeah.
Pretty
It
much.
already
You know what I'm
is.
saying? You know, it is, but I feel like it's gonna be like even more now than ever. Now that the players are getting paid, it's kind of like the G League for the NBA and shit. Players are not going to college; they're going overseas, the G League and stuff. So that college football might turn into that. Now think about it.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, players getting paid, it honestly makes things probably better because I'm gonna be honest with you, like these teams are fucking they're paying players behind closed doors, bro.
Well,
Like
now
there's-
they are.
you're not.
They should have kept it like that, honestly, because I
No, because then you get
don't
more
agree with paying paying
Why?
college
Why?
players.
Nah,
only
fuck
because
that.
I don't
No,
like.
no,
I don't
nah.
agree with if you're not gonna use. I don't agree with using the name and likeness either. So fuck the NCAA games and selling their jerseys and shit like that with
Okay.
their names on it. Don't do any of that. They're kids in school. I agree that if you're gonna profit off of their labor in the sense that they are performing this task for your school, I'd venture to say that's not something they have to do. That is a choice that they make.
Okay.
All right, let me ask you a question.
This nigga
Okay.
Marcus
No.
Ross.
I'm trying to process what he's saying.
What do you think Adrian Peterson's SAT score was?
I don't give a fuck.
What do you think his SAT score was?
I don't give a
You
fuck.
want to know why? Because the school didn't give a fuck. That nigga was going to the league. The
Right.
league, they know, schools know premier talent, and they know, like,
Right.
hey, this guy's gonna have issues with his academics,
Right.
but he's not going here because he wants to fucking be an accountant. He's going here because this dude wants to be drafted in the first fucking round.
I
So
get
when I
that.
hear-
So he's making the choice. Go ahead.
So it's like for the league, for the college programs that are paying, like they're paying those players. Like there's players, like LeBron was getting money when he was going into college. No, when he was getting like coming out of high school, he was getting money from promotions.
Nike
all
gave
that
him
shit.
that
They
endorsement.
were giving
deal.
him money.
They gave him like
you know,
$100 million right before
Right.
he even touched the court.
So like when you see these players now that are saying like, hey, I don't have to go to college to get paid.
That's completely different though. If I guess like, and I guess they had nothing. I guess that wasn't wrong for him to sign the Nike deal while he was in high school still.
Right.
So I guess why can't the college players then still sign endorsement deals? You
Okay.
get what I'm saying?
So what
like
you're
the,
saying
the,
is,
the whole nil thing shouldn't need to be a thing in the first place.
So
You
what you're saying,
understand?
like the colleges shouldn't be paying it, but they should still get like sponsors and shit.
Right,
Deals?
right. Like
Okay,
I
okay.
don't think the
Oh,
I
so
don't-
like
they-
outside money.
They
dog.
could still make a YouTube channel and
the
get paid.
Right, they should
Okay.
still be able to go out and get their money, but I
Okay.
don't think the school should have to
The
pay them.
schools are
Okay.
making so much money.
I
They're
agree,
never gonna
and
let that
That's
happen.
what I'm saying. Cut the jersey sales because the school don't need that. You're making enough money off the kids slamming their helmets into other kids.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like you're making enough money off that. If they really want a jersey, like I don't know, figure it out. Like I'm sure. What do they do at fucking Brockton High? Like if people want jerseys, someone probably fucking goes to Walmart and makes one. Or
Right.
some shit, right? Yeah.
Oh.
So there you go. Figure that shit out. Like it don't do things to profit off the kids. I don't think a school is right in doing that
I mean,
at
but,
all.
But
you,
in all
shouldn't-
reality,
you also shouldn't stop the kids from going to get that bag.
no. I agree with that sense,
It shouldn't come
but
from the school. Though.
but they are making mad fucking money off them.
They're
You know,
billions.
big
College football
and
is
I
a
agree,
billion-dollar
and
entity.
It sounds kind of
Billions.
fucked up, but I'm thinking about the business aspect of it. Whereas they're making money off of them, but that's the game of it. Like you're still choosing to. It's your choice to go play or not. Like if you feel like you're being taken advantage of, find another route. And that's where I guess
Normally I would be on your
XFL
side.
or
Yeah, I don't know.
USFL
I mean, normally
or a developmental football league would come in, and and I guess that's kind of why what I'm saying might seem kind of harsh because there's no pipeline in the football sense.
No, the thing is, normally I would agree with you in like any other
basketball,
sport.
they can leave high school and they don't have to
Yeah,
go
they
through
go
the
to G League.
college
Yeah,
and
they
be
go to-
taken
yeah.
advantage
Go to
of.
the G League.
They
Go
can
overseas
play
and just-
professional
yeah.
overseas.
Yeah.
Football players don't have that luxury. So what I'm saying might seem kind of harsh, but
Actually, now
just the basketball aspect on the football side.
now they do because now they got the XFL.
And
The
that's what I'm
USFL?
saying. Find another route. If you feel like you're being
Yeah.
taken
I mean-
advantage of in college, go to a USFL tryout. Go to an XFL tryout.
You
and
can do it out of high
make
school.
the squad.
Or do you need
I'm
college
not
experience?
sure.
I think you need college
I
experience.
think
Yeah.
I think for the first time around, I think to enter the draft, like when the USFL did it, I think you needed experience. I think the XFL the first time around, I think they did tryouts.
But I think former, NFL players and college standouts.
Right.
like,
They were invited to the tryout.
yeah.
But other people, like, I guess if you
No, it's funny. I saw this TikTok where I think it was the CFL.
Canadian Football League.
I forget what NFL football league was, but basically someone wrote a comment like, "Hey, do I need college experience to try out for the fucking like for the league?" I think it's CFL. Like not necessarily, but you got a better chance if you have college experience.
Yeah, duh, because you
know?
look at what you're doing.
Right.
People in there have been doing that shit for a grip.
So,
There's still experienced football players.
Like I agree with you. If there was another sport, it just the players are kind of young and in college. So I mean, so it's kind of weird, but I see what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
I see what you're saying.
It's the same thing in basketball.
Yeah,
They're
right.
young and they kind of don't know, and they don't want to go to college. They just kind of want to ball. So they forego college and just go pro somewhere else.
But
Try to make
Football
proper
players should be allowed to do the same thing. If
But-
you
but
feel
the
like you're
di-
going to be taken advantage of in college, just find another
Yeah.
way to go pro. But unfortunately, football doesn't have that pipeline
yeah,
yet.
right.
But the USFL
Nah, I
and
see
the
what you're saying.
XFL, with the support of the American public, can get there
Mhm.
and they can shove it to the NCAA and just let these boys make professional money right out of high school with their craft if they choose to do that. That's what I'm saying.
No, I see what you're saying.
I'm just championing for the bigger bag and the bigger picture.
He's
Fuck
a
the
capitalist.
schools.
He's a capitalist.
Fuck the schools, bro. I'm someone who said fuck college, so I know them football players thinking fuck
right,
college,
right.
bro.
They're only going literally to go to the league, bro. That's
Exactly.
it.
But not all of them are. That's a
Like, they
that's
shouldn't
the thing.
have
But
to
it's the
waste-
risk. They're like, fuck it.
They
I could
shouldn't have
be.
to
I
waste
could,
all that money. Like although you get scholarships, I'm sure you still got to pay something. Like you
Yeah.
shouldn't have to waste that money if you just want to go pro.
You know, it's crazy though. Remember, like in the NBA, I think they stopped it. I forgot when exactly they did, but in the NBA, you can go straight from high school to the NBA. How come you never think you can go straight from high school to the NFL? Or the-
Well, I mean,
that's riskier,
yeah,
bro. That's risky.
That's a developmental thing.
yeah, right.
That's
I don't-
risky, bro.
You're not fully.
nah, but there's some big ass niggas in high school though.
17 years old rookie in the NFL getting
killed.
See, what
Punt
the thing about
return.
the NFL is,
Yeah.
not to say ball isn't like
punt
you-
return. You're
like
getting
this.
smacked.
You could pull that off. Like there's been some high school level players that have been NBA ready, but like coming out of high school for football,
Yeah,
going
it's
to the
different.
league, like you could be nasty as a receiver in high school. Now you got to go up against the Pro Bowl corner who's shutting you down every play.
Right.
You're gonna
But-
get
and not even that. Like your body is not even developed.
you got to
yet.
develop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
like that's a.
You
It's
ain't
a
fully
it's
there
a
yet.
brutal sport. Football's a brutal sport, bro. You got to grow
Yeah.
into
Grown
it.
men shouldn't even be playing that.
Not for like they say like men don't are like stop developing at the age of 25. So you still building muscle. like,
Damn,
not-
so you should really start your NFL career at 25.
yeah, usually
And
like
then
22,
stop
23.
by like the time you're 31.
I mean, if you
32
finish
years old.
4 years of college,
you're like
Yeah,
22,
you should be a
yeah.
rookie around
But, like,
24,
you know,
23.
Nigga, I'm about to try out to be a fucking punter, nigga. Sign me up, nigga.
fucking long snapper, you want?
Yeah, that might be your best bet.
Bobby Boucher.
My mama said.
Hey, what number would you have?
Me?
Yeah, what would be your number?
69.
No.
That's funny.
It'll be
I
double
think you
zero.
Double zero. -2.
Negative 2.
I'll be the first triple number, nigga. 100, nigga. You know what I mean?
Imagine
They'll
Bill.
be like, longest yard, X. Fucking X on the sack.
Stupid.
Oh, man.
He wants to have the Puerto Rican flag on his helmet.
You know what's
Back.
crazy? You know what's crazy? Trying to announce my name. You got the 5'8", 220-pound from Boston College, number
Boston
100.
College, yeah, right.
Barely past Brockton High.
Massasoit Community College.
Jeez.
If even.
God damn you niggas.
Yo,
man.
one. That's pretty disrespectful. We're in a Canadian communist country in this American household.
Mm.
Who?
Didn't think about that.
Juan doesn't even know what communism is, bro. We're trying to explain. Like,
Well,
you know what communism
He's
is?
like, I just like the
He
color of the
can't
hat.
even grasp the concept of colleges in Canada.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, that's a story for another time.
No, I'm gonna tell her right now. So in high school, this guy, I think we was talking about Steve Nash, and he's from Canada and shit.
Yeah.
And we're like, I was talking about like players coming out of college, and one's like, "Hey, is there colleges in Canada?" And we're like, "Bro, what?" And he asked
Everyone had to pause real quick.
and like, what he told me, he asked the math teacher that came over. He's like, "Hey, is there colleges in Canada?" He goes, "What?" He goes,
Like, what kind of stupid ass questions?
"Bro, there's colleges in
It's
Africa."
breakfast time. He probably didn't think he was gonna get hit with that question.
Bro, there's
At
colleges
that early
everywhere,
in the
bro.
morning.
Nah, he called me a
Kid Canada.
yeah, Kid Canada. I was like, damn, that's a wrestling
That's
name.
your
man.
wrestling name. Bro.
Kid Canada?
Get a mask,
Oh my
bro.
God,
Get that
nigga.
shit on it on the side
Nigga,
or
that,
some shit.
yo, that shit would actually be fire,
Get the
bro.
bird head on the side.
Ooh.
Nah,
Kid
bro.
Canada.
Nah, because after you like beat somebody, if you do your finisher, you could just pull out a bottle of maple syrup, pour it over their fucking head or some shit. Like Carlito. You know how Carlito
Yo.
spit in people's face or some shit with the apple?
Yeah.
That shit, you're like,
Spell your
gimmick.
name with the maple syrup.
Yeah.
Dope. And then after you win and you're on the mic, you be like, "We got free healthcare too."
Bro, your finish could be the flapjack. Some
Yes,
shit.
sir.
You just gotta figure a way to make it look like a cool, like fucking
Oh, you have
marketable
another
thing.
signature move. It's called the Poontine.
What the
What the?
Oh, the poutine. Oh,
Like French fries and gravy.
Poontang?
with
What
with the cheese in there.
That shit sucks. I had that shit. It was literally gravy and French fries and cheese.
Yeah, whoa, the cheese curds,
That
right?
shit don't even sound good.
It's like cheese fries just with gravy.
Yo, Andrew Schultz had a funny joke where he said that he goes, countries that have like women's rights have the worst food.
That's why this nigga got banned, bro.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No, he said Andrew Schultz.
Andrew Schultz.
Oh.
He's a comedian. Think about it, right?
Niggas thinking mad hard.
He goes, Italian food, amazing. Canadian food, disgusting.
Yo, Canadian food is trash, bro.
American food is.
Italian food is so good,
You
bro.
know, think about it. You got, Haitian food. You know,
That shit's busting.
So
Mexican
good.
food. You know, you got
So
Brazilian
good.
food.
Wait.
You know, it goes back to whatever.
Mexican food is bomb.
There's
No,
Americanized Mexican food, but anyways,
Americanized Mexican food in there. You
That's
can
Taco
usually
Bell,
tell.
nigga. That's it.
Taco Bell's trash.
you know what? When I was in Miami a few years ago. There was actually a fucking chain restaurant that was like Puerto Rican food, and this shit sucked.
What was it called?
Ah, fuck. What was it?
Maricon.
Maricon.
Tropical Cafe.
Maricon con.
It's Tropical Cafe, I believe.
That's trash. The name's trash.
Yeah, generic ass name, trash.
I'm
ass
going to
food.
Tampa. I'm gonna go see the Brady play. Nah, he's away. I was gonna, but they're at the New Orleans.
Make sure when you're on the plane, you turn your airdrop off. You know what they've been doing?
What's airdrop?
They've been having a
airdrop. Yeah.
yeah, airdrop. They've been having a string of airdrop. I wouldn't call it crimes, but like airdrop attacks where people are on planes getting ready to board or like getting ready to take off, and people are just airdropping dicks to them and shit on their
I heard
phone.
that, yeah.
Airdropping fucking porn and shit to people on the plane while they're getting ready to take off. And
What
they
is
literally
life?
they literally had to ground flights because there was somebody doing it so much that they had to call TSA security.
Yo, I would love that shit.
Oh my
Motherfucker,
God.
let me see your phone.
Just imagine you just chilling in your seat, getting ready to take off. You're in the fucking middle. You're like,
You
fuck,
get a boop.
hey, this flight's already gonna
Boop.
suck, and you just get a fucking
Like, what the fuck?
fucking
It's a
dick. Right
dick.
at your-
Yo,
You sit there-
It's
Yo,
a dick
I can
on
just
the phone.
imagine.
yo, Juan, you're scared of flying, right?
Yeah, I don't like flying. Bro.
Why?
Why?
All right, so like when I was younger, I used to go to Puerto Rico all the time, every summer, and I used to hate that shit because like, I mean, when the plane goes up, you hear that all that shit, nigga, your ears start popping, whatever. I really didn't mind that, but what I really used to hate was like when the plane goes down, like I just felt like I was just falling out of the fucking sky, bro. So like my body would get so tense.
Nigga, you just had a shit pilot, bro.
Nah,
It was a woman. It was a woman flying it. Andrew Tate, you know. He said they don't know.
Chill, bro. Chill.
Nah, I was always in white dudes. You know what I mean? I never seen a nigga pilot, but I don't know.
Because
Why? I don't
niggas
know
ain't
if
with
we're supposed to
driving
say
no
that,
damn
bro.
plane. That's fucking crazy.
You know what I mean? But Nah, but that's pretty much it, man. I don't like height. I'm afraid of heights. Like I don't do roller coasters.
Big facts. Fuck a roller
I don't do
coaster,
none of that
dog.
shit.
One, are you told me it was like you're a pussy.
But I'll go on a plane though. I'm not scared of a
I
plane.
can fuck with you. No, you know what's
I'll go on a
funny?
plane.
I'm mad scared of heights too. But so when I fucking worked at fucking, I won't say the company's name, but I fucking was moving furniture and shit. And we had these lifts that go fucking like 35 feet in the air, and that shit be swaying and shit. You have to like put the furniture away and shit, right? And that shit was mad scary. And then if you look down, like it's 35 feet in the air, bro, and this shit's just swaying like this. And then one day I fucking tripped and shit. But you have a fucking tether and shit, so like that shit saved me because that shit like caught me.
You
Nigga
hate going.
almost fell off like
Yeah.
mankind. Real
I got
quick.
tripped.
Oh man, you would have got the crazy workers comp. You should have just
You would have died.
oh
I would've been
shit.
dead. That shit was mad.
Yeah,
high,
you just land on feet first, nigga.
feet first.
I know this nigga look like
Knees
a
coming
cat,
through
dude.
your chest.
Yeah,
and
exactly,
shit. That's
exactly.
fucking crazy.
Your shit would have been clack clack, but you would have been. You would have been in
never-
the
you
mansion
would-
right now.
you'd
We would
never walk
have been
again.
doing this shit in the man cave.
No knees, nigga.
Oh man.
You hate going over bridges? Like does that shit kind of like
I
freak you out?
hate
Really?
bridges.
Yo, the one going to like Cape Cod.
Fuck that bridge.
Yeah,
I
really?
hate
It's
that
like
bridge.
that.
Yo,
it's not
and
like
it's
a
so
straight-
fucking
I was just
narrow.
there.
Tight.
Yeah, it's
And
not
it
narrow.
goes
Really?
up and then
You
it
ever
goes
been
down.
on,
Oh.
you've been on bridges in New York, haven't you? You've been on the New York
Queensbridge?
bridges, right? Yeah, Queensbridge
Yeah,
and stuff like
yes.
that.
Fuck that.
I went on
bridge.
one last month.
I think it's kind of cool because you can kind of, it feels open. Like I feel
I
like
hate
I-
bridges,
I don't
dog.
mind it. I don't
in
care.
my head though, I'd be thinking like, what if fucking Godzilla really real and you just pop up, fuck this bridge up, like I'm just the unlucky motherfucker in the middle. When
It's
he
a
died.
bridge, I think, somewhere like Maine, Delaware area, where it's like mad long and it's just water around that bitch.
Yeah.
That shit's and you're like kind of like high up. That shit's like mad scary.
Really?
That
The one in New York.
Heaven help you if you break down
Yo,
on that bitch.
God.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Yeah.
think of like, is there anything like scared of as far as that? I don't know. I'm not sure.
There was a bridge I went over in New York last month. I was with my girl's dad, my girl, my kids in the back. And he's like afraid of shit like that too. So he was telling me, he's like, oh, the bridge crossing like I don't know, it was like I don't remember, it was like the Manhattan or some shit like that. I forgot what it is. But he was like, yeah, you feel that shit shake. I was like, oh
Yeah, see, fuck
Fuck.
all that.
No, you,
Oh.
well, you kind of have to because like if the shit is like not like
It
moving,
has to have some
yeah,
some
right. It has to do
flexibility
that.
on it.
'Cause
yeah.
if
Nah,
not-
but nigga, that shit like freaks me out. But this one had like there was like this one, you got the top one, the middle one. I think there was like three rows, but like we was on like the bottom. So I was like less freaked out, but like I was like the whole time, like I was fucking
You know,
clenching my
I
ass,
thought of
nigga.
something. I know what I'm scared of. You ever go to the mall, like one of the malls, like a bigger mall, and it's like the third floor, and you look down. I'm like, oh fuck, my
You're
knees get
stupid,
shit.
dog.
I'm like, oh fuck,
Nigga
that's
shit is
like,
mad
I
crazy.
was like, yo, what if I just like black out and I just fucking fall forward?
Motherfucker be in Providence Place Mall with
yeah,
anxiety, dog.
Providence Place, Providence Place Mall.
I don't go near the guardrails. Fuck
Fucking
that.
pass out in front of
Yeah,
in
dog.
front of Dave and Buster's. Fucking
Fact,
pass
motherfucker
out.
Fuck
be in
that.
the food court, passed out.
Yo, the food court over there sucks, nigga.
What? Yo, I be at Ruby Thai Kitchen fucking it up,
Ruby
yeah?
Thai.
bro.
That shit's trash, man.
I be getting the rice with the lo mein with the fucking spicy barbecue mouse and
Spicy barbecue
Hard,
mouse.
nigga.
Which one's that one? Is that the one that's
You said mouse? Is that really the name of that shit?
Nah, it's mouse. It's a rat. You got that shit from the back.
Nah,
Oh,
it's a
man.
spicy barbecue chicken.
Peking
That shit's
cat, man.
hard, dog.
I'm trying to think which one's that one there. Is that
Ruby
near-
Thai Kitchen. It's like as soon as you walk in.
Yeah. I had that. I didn't like it. That I don't remember what I got.
And then you got like Super Walk or something on
Yeah,
the
Pop-
other
don't you got
side.
The
Popeyes?
left side. The left side is where
Yeah.
the bathroom's at.
I don't know
Uh-huh.
for
And then you
Chinese
got
food. I'm
Burger
basic,
Japan.
bro.
Now, low-key, I'm with you, Will. Yeah,
I like Panda Express and shit. Like
Yeah,
when
Panda
I
never
had
had
Panda
it.
Express.
when we went to
Good.
Florida, when we went to Florida, like the last trip, we went to one of the parks and they had a Panda Express. I fucked up the
That-
orange chicken. From
Yo,
Yeah,
that
bro.
shit is so
Orange
good,
chicken,
bro.
bussin'.
The
Yeah.
stir fry rice and the
Nah, I'm with
orange
you,
chicken
Will.
was slap. I was like, yeah, I mean, I don't
Nah,
expect.
yeah, I'm with you.
I don't
kinda
need
fuck with-
gourmet Chinese food.
Yeah, I like American Chinese food. That
You know
It's
what's
pretty
crazy?
good.
You know what's crazy, right? So I had a client, nigga moved to Texas. He came back, and I was asking him, I was like, yo, bro, what's something you miss from out here? He's like, yo, the Chinese food. I was like, what? Chinese food in Texas is trash? He's like, nigga, Massachusetts got like the best Chinese food.
Dude, up here we got the
That's
dude.
what he was telling me. Because he's saying like out there in Texas, you either eat fucking Mexican food or barbecue food. Everything else she said is trash. She's like,
I
yo.
never had good Chinese food, like a Chinese spot,
Yeah,
You
but
never
like,
had good Chinese food?
like where I'm like, yo,
remember bamboo?
Marco,
Bamboo
you don't,
bussin'.
you don't, Marco,
Bamboo
you don't
is
be
bussin',
searching for it. You know, you don't
dog.
really be looking for it though. Like you're not like, I don't think you, like you're not. Is that one of your things?
What do you mean by Chinese? Because I know there's a
Bamboo,
food
nigga.
that's Chinese.
That's not,
Yeah.
bro. That's what y'all think real good Chinese food is.
No,
though?
but bamboo is good.
Bamboo, I like bamboo because they
Bamboo
make
is
this shit pretty
solid.
fresh. They make it
Like
fresh.
I said,
Yeah.
Ruby Thai Kitchen. That's not bad. It's fast, but
I
it's
used to
not
fuck
bad.
with Saku Japan, the white rice with the
But
cherry.
But that's not
yaki.
Chinese. It's Japanese.
good.
No, I know, but
Asian cuisine.
There's a spot in Brookline called Golden Temple. Fire.
You know, I fuck with Crystal's Kitchen in Bridgewater. That's just fire. too.
Crystal's Kitchen
I
is,
remember you telling
is
me
fire. That's Thai food though.
When
Yeah,
I
oh,
lived
yeah.
in Boston, I used to go to this place, Cathay Pacific.
Cafe
It's like in,
Pacific.
Quincy, I
Oh shit!
That
That's the
shit-
yo.
that shit
That's
is
the
fucking
one right there.
phenomenal, dog.
That's in
Oh,
they
Quincy.
give you big ass portions.
Force.
I think it's like
Quincy?
Cantonese.
Quincy.
But-
Cantonese.
Yeah, but that shit's
Fire.
What'd you get over there?
what did
Get
I
the
get?
poom poom platter.
I
You know-
think I got a platter
The
or something. 'cause
poom
the plate was
poom platter.
massive,
Yo,
dog.
you know what? Speaking of food, I was thinking about this shit the other day. I made these fire ass wings. I'm like, yo, Will cannot make better wings than this.
Suck my
Yeah, I
dick.
swear to God, it was on Sunday.
You did not just say
Bro,
that
I
on this
swear to
pod.
God, bro.
Yo,
I
end the
literally-
episode.
Bro, yo, the
I'll
next
make a
episode-
video of
next-
me destroying you cooking.
Next episode we bring our own wings. We're having. I'm gonna make my own wings before you guys get
You
here.
bring whatever garbage that you get from
wings. I
Well,
make
I'm gonna
better
hold y'all
wings.
to this. I ain't
Bro,
making
no,
nothing.
next episode.
I'll
Will,
just come with
remember
some
this
drinks.
shit, bro.
Simply.
Remember this shit. Next podcast, me and Will is gonna be a fucking throwdown.
A wing off.
A wing off.
See what
This
pissed
is
me
who can
off?
wing it.
What pissed me off? This dirtbag. I swear to God, he told me he don't even really like fried chicken that much. He don't like wings.
I bake my wings, and it's still gonna be better than you.
You gonna bake them?
fuck off? Fuck off.
Oh,
You gonna-
you gonna fry him?
No, I wasn't even gonna fry him, but he's
Oh, I was
baking
gonna
your
say, I
wings.
might be
Throw that shit in the air fryer, nigga.
Well,
But if you gonna
fry-
bake
Yo,
it,
no,
you
fry it.
interested in
You know,
that.
if you want, it depends. All right, give me it, cause if I fry him, I'm killing him. If
You can fry it. Do whatever
If I
you
fry
need.
him, I'm
do,
killing 'em.
do whatever you need.
If I fry, I'm killing
Bro,
him.
dude, do
Bake it.
whatever you-
I'm gonna bake him because I want to make it. I want to make
No,
it.
fry
I
it,
don't
fry
know
it, bro,
because I don't
fry
want
it.
to. I don't want to Josh Allen you
Bro,
like he did
go
Matt
ahead,
Stafford.
fry it, bro.
Because it's gonna be embarrassing if I fry him.
He's gonna use that as an excuse. I didn't fry it. I didn't fry it.
What do you mean?
what you need to do, because I'm gonna smoke you.
No, you're
No
not.
pun intended.
Michael, I make all right. You know what? No, I'm doubling down. You make wings because I'm gonna kill you with that, and then make rice too because I'm gonna kill you with rice. Because
What
I
kind
make
of rice? White rice?
any rice. I'm killing you with rice.
But,
Any rice, I'm better
like
than you.
That. Wings with rice.
I
like that.
actually,
I like that.
you bring
I like
your
that.
rice too, even though you don't know how to cook. Make some Alfredo or something with the pasta that you get from.
yo,
the,
all right, next
the bag.
podcast.
The fuck?
I'm gonna use this as promo. I'm gonna edit this part out. Make this shit promo, because I'm gonna fuck you up.
No, you're not. You're gonna forget, and then you're gonna fucking buy
No, I'm
some.
not,
wings.
bro.
Why don't you pull over some KFC joints, some wing dings?
Nah, there's a nice little sauce on them too.
No, we gonna set up. No,
I won't even tell you what. I
not
put
next
in
episode.
it.
We're gonna make a separate video for it. I promise. We're gonna make a video for it. Not next episode though, because next episode we don't want to like include it in the same. We're
Why
gonna
not?
have, we're gonna have us at a
It's gonna
table.
be in the same episode.
Oh, okay,
All
all
right,
right.
fuck it.
We're gonna do the wing
All right,
off,
so-
then we're gonna talk about our topics while we eat wings.
Yo, that's
hey, what's the drink though? Simply lemonade.
We're coming through it simply for sure.
Got
You
strawberry
already know.
lemonade.
God damn, so we just
Already
cooking
know.
wings for everybody?
It'd be a luncheon. Everybody brings something.
I mean, it don't
Yeah,
have to
Juan,
be-
what you bringing?
It don't gotta be a meal.
I'll bring dessert, nigga.
No, I don't want no fucking cookies from Shaw's, bro.
No, it don't-
custard pie.
Oh,
Delicioso.
You know what? You know, next episode I'm gonna get Juan really drunk so we could tell the story.
Nah, he ain't gonna never.
Juan's heart just
He ain't
dropped.
never gonna admit to that.
Oh my!
Yo, I gotta do it. Yo, that shit will go viral on TikTok.
Hey,
That story.
this nigga sewing his soul, nigga.
Oh, hey,
He called
good
you a
content.
clout chaser.
Good
He
content.
called you a
Good content.
clout chaser. Oh my
Oh,
god!
no. Damn, man.
Why are you scratching your
Deep
head
thought.
like
Deep
that?
thought.
No, you fucking broke my feelings.
Damn.
Broke your feelings?
You ain't even heard him. You skipped over hurt. You just
Oh
broke.
man,
Damn, bro.
you broke it in my nose. Fucking.
Oh, was that Mike Tyson shit? You broke my back spine.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, that was from Longest Yard, right?
Nah,
Nigga
the one I was
snapped
talking, yeah, from Longest Yard. Fuck.
Wing off. All right, so we're getting wings, rice,
Oh wait,
Simplies.
I'm not making rice no more.
All right, then we don't have to make fucking rice.
All
You
right,
said
so
wings.
Wings and
Why don't we just do
Simplies.
rice? Y'all gotta
All
pick
right.
one. I can't
The
just
podcast
all
is
you
done.
dirtbags.
He's backtracking.
He backed out of the wing
He
challenge.
backed out just like Khamzat with Nate Diaz, just scared.
Overweight, nigga.
What do you mean? Khamzat, well, that fight was gonna be ass anyway, because that's just one of the Dana White promos where he doesn't.
He's pivoting. He's pivoting. You see, he's trying, trying to maneuver.
Bro, they can see your kitchen in the back.
Filibustering.
They can see your kitchen in the back.
Here.
They can see that you haven't wiped down the stove in 4 years, bro.
For meals, that's good meals.
You use that grease and reuse it. That's the flavor, bro.
Facts. My air fryer, bro, I be coming out with some delicacies out of there, boy.
Nigga said pizza rolls, fucking taquitos.
Keep that grease. It don't
nuggets.
do nothing but season the pot, man. Just keep it in there, her meal.
Will scared.
Nah, I'm gonna body you.
Will
It's all right.
scared.
We'll do it next episode, but
Will look.
It's in 2 weeks. You guys got 2 weeks.
Dude,
to
Will
get
has no confidence in his boys.
Hey, what's today's
bro, I
date,
can't
man?
even take you serious with the pubic
Sorry,
hair chin hairs poking on your mic right now, bro.
You did that shit like a goat.
You look like the goat wings, bro.
You look like you eat linguine since you were fucking a baby, bro. Talk about cooking. Nigga never been in a kitchen his whole life.
Saturday, September 24th, on the 11th episode of Stocked Up Podcast,
Count to 11 right now.
there will be a wing-off between William Ramsey and Marquito Flay.
Oh, wait.
It will be a wing-off. William's special wing is the lemon pepper, and Marco's favorite wing, preferred flavor is the
Heroin. That's what he's on right now.
So
Thank
is
you,
that
Buffalo
Charlie.
wings.
It's like a soy spicy garlic
Soy.
wings.
Nigga, that sounds like some shit you buy from fucking a bag in Whole
Bro,
Foods.
I'll record it, bro. I'll show you, bro.
record it. All right, yeah, bro. It's settled.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, you ever had
Bro, it's in stone.
You ever had chicken wings from Chang Chung in Brockton?
No.
The garlic chicken wings?
The
No.
Saugus wings. They're called Saugus wings.
Who?
Called Saugus wings. That's what they're called.
That's why the mic doesn't pick you up. Saga.
This nigga. No,
I just leaned in mad close.
No, just talking mad low.
I thought your niggas do, but whatever.
No,
But,
I've had
man.
them
I don't
before.
know.
Wings.
Wing. Next episode. This is a Stocked Up Podcast. You're about to see this man crying on camera next
We're gonna
episode.
do a taper off too, so one can get you right because your shit's looking fucked up right now.
Next episode.
God damn.
All right,
You know
no.
what? I'm gonna get the chanclas. 99 rating.
Nah, don't do it. Yo, there's a cockroach on there.